Adopt this and never feel exhausted. Stoicism. You feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, don't you? The demands of life can leave you drained if you let them. But what if you could change that? Stoicism teaches you to focus on what's within your control and let go of the rest. As Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Imagine standing in a long line at the grocery store after a tiring day. You feel impatience rising as the minutes stretch. Your phone buzzes with messages, and the person in front seems to take forever. What if, instead of succumbing to frustration, you took a breath and acknowledged that you can't control the pace of the line? Instead, use this moment to reflect. The wait can be a time for mindfulness, for observing your thoughts without judgment. How often do you find yourself reacting to situations that are outside your control? When was the last time frustration consumed you, draining your energy? Consider the colleague who interrupts your flow at work, demanding your attention. You could feel your exhaustion escalating with each interruption. But what if you viewed it as an opportunity? An opportunity to practice patience and to establish boundaries. Yes, the interruption is outside your control, but your response is within it. You can choose how to react. Take a moment. Feel the tension in your shoulders lift as you realize you have the power to reshape your experience. What if you explored how a calmer response could not only help you, but also affect those around you? Reflect on your daily interactions. In what situations do you allow external factors to dictate your emotions? Is it truly worth the energy it drains from you? Now, picture a moment this week where you consciously apply this Stoic principle. Choose to pause and breathe before reacting. The next time you're faced with impatience or frustration, ask yourself, what can I control here? Allow this inquiry to guide you. In the next 24 hours, practice this concept. Observe how it alters your perception and energy levels. Notice how focusing on your choices reshapes your daily experience, even in small ways. But before you dive into this practice, I need to share a quick, important reminder. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube has unsubscribed them without warning. Check that red button below to ensure you're still part of this journey with us. You won't want to miss any of the upcoming Stoic insights. And while you're here, hit that like button. It really helps me out. I'd love to know where you're watching from, so drop your city in the comments below. Your thoughts and participation mean the world. Let's connect. As you navigate through the hustle and bustle of daily life, have you paused to notice the stories you tell yourself? These narratives can either be empowering or draining. Stoicism invites you to rewrite those stories, steering them towards resilience and clarity. Picture yourself in traffic, the road ahead moving at a snail's pace. You grip the steering wheel tighter, frustration building. But what if, instead of letting impatience take hold, you decided to shift your focus? This moment is beyond your control, yes, yet how you respond is wholly yours. Breathe in deeply. Let the air fill your lungs. As you exhale, feel your shoulders drop. With every breath, visualize your tension melting away. Why not use this time stuck in traffic to listen to that podcast you've been meaning to check out, or to reflect on your day? And here's a thought. What if instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, you viewed them as opportunities for growth? Opportunities to cultivate your patience, your understanding, your resilience. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, this shift in perspective can transform weary moments into valuable practice ground. Think about those moments when your inner critic speaks up, when self-doubt creeps in. Are you allowing that voice to dictate your feelings? Or are you actively choosing to step back, observe, and shift your thoughts towards the constructive? Your mental dialogue can either amplify your energy or drain it completely. Now, reflect on those daily interactions that test your serenity. When was the last time you let a small annoyance take hold, overshadowing your entire day? Remember that colleague who constantly seeks your input. Instead of feeling interrupted, see them as a chance to strengthen your ability to set boundaries and respond with grace. Imagine turning frustration into a teachable moment. This isn't about ignoring your feelings. It's about acknowledging them without letting them control you. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? That's where the power lies. In the next few days, pay attention to these unfolding narratives. When frustration arises, pause. Notice what happens in your body, your heart rate, your clenched fists. Then check in with your thoughts. What are you telling yourself? Now envision this week's practice. Next time life throws a curveball, pause before reacting. Take a deep breath and ask, what is within my control? Allow that question to resonate. Feel the calm settle in. With consistent reflection, you'll cultivate an internal space that remains steady despite external chaos. As you step into tomorrow, carry this intention forward. Recognize those moments ripe for change. And in remembering Stoicism, growth happens not in the absence of adversity, but in how you choose to respond to it. What small step can you take today to embrace this practice? Consider jotting down your thoughts or sharing them with a friend. Connect through these insights. Let's inspire each other to build resilience together. As you carry that intention into your daily life, let's explore how Stoicism can further enrich your journey. It's about more than just reacting calmly. It's about embracing the full experience of life, both the highs and the lows. Imagine you wake up to a gloomy, rainy morning. The forecast says it might rain all day. You feel that familiar pull of disappointment. But rather than letting that feeling dictate your mood, what if you chose to see it differently? Rainy days can bring a new perspective. They can be moments to slow down, to reflect, and to find comfort indoors. Grab a warm drink. Maybe it's tea or coffee. Feel the warmth in your hands. As you sip, think about how you can use this day, no matter the weather, to your advantage. Could it be a good day for binge-watching that show you've missed? Or perhaps a chance to dive into that book on your shelf? A rainy day can become an opportunity for coziness instead of a reason to feel disheartened. Stoicism invites us to shift perspectives and find the silver lining. Just like the rain nourishes the earth, challenges can nourish our growth. Ask yourself, how can I grow from this situation? This simple question can change how you approach the day. And it's a reminder that we always have the power to reinterpret what happens to us. Now, think about your interactions today. At work or home, how do you handle friction with others? Maybe it's a tense meeting with a colleague or a disagreement with a friend. Rather than becoming defensive, consider taking a step back. What if you approached the situation with curiosity instead of conflict. Ask questions. Listen actively. This can open doors to understanding and connection, rather than fuel for frustration. Remember, it's not just about what they say, it's about how you respond. Listening with an open mind can turn a potential argument into a productive conversation. When you actively engage with empathy, you not only reduce your stress, but also create a space for cooperation. As you practice these principles, it's normal to slip up. Perhaps you'll find yourself annoyed again. That's okay. The important part is to notice it. When you catch yourself reacting negatively, pause. Take a breath. Ask, what can I learn from this moment? Reflecting in this way helps you cultivate patience over time. This week, make a note of how many times you feel frustration. Jot down what sparked it. With each observation, you'll gain insights into your triggers. Understanding these patterns is a crucial step toward managing your reactions. And here's something to think about. How can you build on this awareness? Maybe you can dedicate a few minutes each day to sit in silence and reflect. Allow your mind to wander through the events of your day and how you reacted to them. This practice of reflection can clarify your thoughts and feelings. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that each day holds potential for growth. Each moment is a chance to choose again, to react with calm, to turn challenges into opportunities. In the next chapter, we'll dig deeper into specific techniques from Stoicism that can help guide us through life's complexities. Think about the tools you want to equip yourself with. Let's continue this journey together, step by step. What questions linger for you now? What would you like to explore next? Let's keep this conversation going and uplift each other as we embrace the Stoic path. As we step into this next chapter of our journey, let's explore practical techniques from Stoicism that can help you navigate life's challenges with more ease. Remember, it's all about taking small steps and building on them over time. Think about the idea of negative visualization. It might sound odd at first, but it can be incredibly helpful. Negative visualization involves imagining the worst-case scenarios, not to dwell on them, but to appreciate what you have right now. For instance, picture losing your job. What would that feel like? Sure, it would be difficult, but in this moment, think about your current job and the skills you possess. Recognize the stability and security in your life. This practice helps you cultivate gratitude and can reduce anxiety about what might go wrong. Take a moment to think about your own life. Are there things you often take for granted? Maybe a supportive friend or a cozy home? By acknowledging the things you value, you strengthen your resilience. The idea isn't to dwell on negativity, but to use it as a tool for appreciation. Now, let's discuss another technique, journaling. Writing down your thoughts can be incredibly freeing. It allows you to express feelings, reflect on your day, and clarify your thoughts. Try setting aside just 5 minutes a day to jot down what's on your mind. You could write about a frustrating interaction or a moment that brought you joy. Over time, you'll notice patterns in your thoughts and feelings. This awareness helps you respond more calmly. Now, consider the importance of setting intentions. Before you start your day, take a moment to think about how you want to react to whatever comes your way. Maybe you want to focus on being patient or understanding. By setting this intention, you align your mindset and prepare yourself for challenges ahead. It's like giving yourself a little pep talk. Next, let's explore the power of breathing. When you feel stress or frustration creeping in, pause and take a few deep breaths. Feel your stomach rise and fall. This simple act can ground you, bringing you back to the present moment. It's amazing how a few breaths can change your perspective. As you practice these techniques, remember to be kind to yourself. You're not expected to get everything right all at once. Slip-ups are part of the journey. The key is to notice them, learn, and move forward with renewed awareness. Think about bringing these practices together. Maybe wake up each day, set an intention, and write a quick note about how you plan to respond to the day's challenges. At the end of the day, reflect on what worked and what didn't. What did you learn about yourself? This loop of intention, action, and reflection reinforces growth. And as you implement these Stoic principles, share your experiences. Talk with friends or family about what resonates with you. You might be surprised by the connections you find. These conversations not only deepen your understanding, but can also inspire others. As we prepare for the next chapter, think about what specific challenges you face now. What are those moments that test your patience? We'll delve deeper into them and explore strategies to navigate tough times. Join me in looking forward to discussing them together. Remember, the Stoic journey is about progress, not perfection. Let's keep stepping forward, hand in hand, on this path of growth and resilience. As we continue on our Stoic journey, let's focus on how to deal with the tough moments life throws our way. We all face challenges, whether at work, home, or in personal relationships. These situations can feel overwhelming, but with the right mindset, they can become opportunities for growth. Think about a moment when you felt stressed or anxious. Perhaps it was during a challenging meeting or when you were juggling many tasks at once. In those instances, it's easy to feel like everything is spiraling out of control. But remember, it's not the situation that defines us. It's how we respond. Let's consider a simple technique called the pause and reflect method. When you feel that knot in your stomach or your heart racing, take a moment to pause. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Inhale slowly and exhale fully. This simple act can help you regain control of your thoughts and emotions. Now, as you breathe, think about what's happening around you. Ask yourself, what is within my control? Maybe it's how you react to someone's harsh words or how you handle a hectic day. Acknowledging this can instantly lighten your emotional load. After taking a pause, it's time for reflection. Picture yourself in the situation again. What thoughts are running through your mind? Are you getting caught up in negativity? Or are you focusing on solutions? Your thoughts shape your feelings. If you can change your thoughts, you can change your feelings. Next, let's talk about reframing. This involves changing your perspective on a challenge. Say a project at work isn't going as planned. Instead of seeing it as a failure, view it as a learning experience. Ask yourself, what can I take away from this? This shift can help transform frustration into motivation. Every day provides chances to practice this. Maybe you encounter a grumpy coworker or experience a delay while commuting. Instead of allowing annoyance to bubble up, Choose to see it differently. Perhaps the delay gives you a moment to listen to an interesting podcast or think about your goals. Let's also explore the idea of gratitude. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on what went well. It could be a compliment you received, a small victory at work, or even just a laugh shared with a friend. Writing these down can help train your mind to focus on the positive. As you notice these small positives, it boosts your resilience. You become more equipped to handle larger challenges. Remember, building resilience takes time. It's like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you become. Before we wrap up, think about your upcoming week. Identify a specific challenge you usually face. How can you apply these techniques to it? Maybe you have a difficult conversation planned or a project deadline looming. Plan to pause and reflect when those feelings arise. In the next chapter, we'll dive even deeper into practical tools that can help you during tough times. We'll explore how to set effective boundaries and maintain your peace even when chaos surrounds you. Remember, the Stoic path is about progress, not perfection. We're all in this together, learning and growing. What are you looking forward to learning next? Let's keep this conversation alive as we navigate the complexities of life. As the sun set behind the city skyline, a soft glow enveloped the streets. Each shine of light reminded Maya of the journey she had embraced over the past few weeks. She had grappled with impatience, frustration, and the whirlwinds of daily life. Yet amid the noise, something had shifted. It all culminated this particular evening when Maya faced a situation she had dreaded. A crucial meeting at work loomed ahead, and tensions had risen over a project everyone believed was slipping away. The air was thick with anxiety as co-workers exchanged worried looks. Maya felt a knot in her stomach, the kind of tension that bubbled beneath the surface. But today, she paused. Instead of diving headfirst into the chaos, she took a deep breath. The breath worked like a reset button. The anxious thoughts that had swarmed her mind began to quiet down. "What can I control here?" she whispered to herself. It wasn't the project timeline, nor her colleagues' stress. It was her reaction that fell within her grasp. As her colleagues pitched their fears and frustrations, Maya raised her hand. "How about we break this down?" she suggested, confident yet calm. Everyone turned to her, their expressions shifting. From worry to curiosity, she led them through a brainstorming session, reframing the problems as opportunities for collaboration. The tension eased slightly, the group united in a common goal rather than fractured by panic. After the meeting wrapped up, Maya felt lighter. The team had left with a renewed sense of purpose, and for the first time, she didn't feel the weight of their anxiety pressing on her. That night, she reflected on her day in her journal. She wrote freely, documenting the meeting's transformation and how embracing a Stoic perspective had calmed the storm within her. Meanwhile, James, her colleague who often interrupted her flow at work, had watched from the sidelines. He struck up a conversation with her later that week. "I noticed how you handled the meeting," he said, a hint of admiration in his voice. They discussed boundaries, patience, and how each could benefit from those Stoic principles. They agreed to support one another in cultivating that awareness, and it brought a spark of camaraderie The skewed thoughts that had once drained Maya's energy began to soften. Days turned into weeks, and she had woven her newfound insights into her daily life. When she felt impatience building while waiting in line or navigating traffic, Maya breathed deeply. She welcomed those moments as opportunities to practice resilience and explore life's smaller treasures, like the birds chirping or the warmth of sunshine breaking through clouds. This transformation wasn't just in her, but it rippled out to those around her. Colleagues began checking in with each other. Friends shared insights on boundaries, and conversations shifted towards mutual growth rather than frustrations. The workplace began to feel lighter, a shared arena where everyone cultivated calm instead of chaos. As Maya reflected on her journey, she recognized that the path of Stoicism was an ongoing practice. It wasn't simply about mastering techniques, but embracing the journey itself. Each day presented fresh challenges, each waiting to be reframed, with a sense of accomplishment and a heart open to the lessons each moment would bring. She realized she was ready to embark on the next chapter. He found strength not only in the teachings of Stoicism, but also in the connections she had forged. Life would continue to throw challenges her way, but now she had the tools to respond with grace. And with that, she put her journal down, writing one last note as a reminder. Choose growth. Embrace patience. You are the author of your reactions. This ritual of reflection grounded Maya and reminded her that while the world outside could be turbulent, the peace within was hers to cultivate. Do you want to keep advancing on the path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't hoard wisdom. Send this video to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.